Hello, my friends. Boomy here once again with another video for you, my Fallout 76 brothers and sisters. My friends, QuakeCon was last weekend, and we got some news that has quite frankly made me even more excited about this game, and it's answered a lot of questions that a lot of us have had, especially those who have been very concerned about the direction of the game and whether or not PvP will just be another grief fest. Now let's get into it. We also talked about the perks a little bit in this, and how PvP works, and all the other things. So let's talk about it right here, okay, my friend? Okay, so first things first, right? Perks. What are these perks? Now, we're used to the normal perks of the special in the Fallout universe, but these perk systems are going to be a little bit different. And since these perks will be assigned, you will be able to swap them out pretty much based on what you need at the moment. And that's what they're trying to tell you, is that they do have a Lone Wanderer perk card, and this is something good for those of us like myself who really just enjoy the solo play of the game. So they do have perk cards for us solo people with the Lone Wanderer, which helps increase damage that we do along the way. Now, they are saying that when you do group up with people, or grow up with people, whatever, you will want to switch that card out with another card that will more enhance the group itself, because you won't be able to use that extra damage from the Lone Wanderer within that group. But there are other perk cards that will help you increase damage. Now, as I said, if you're doing some heavy PvP with your friends, like I said, you might want to increase that damage perk there. I mean, who doesn't want to increase damage? That's pretty much the life bane of all MMOs. We want to increase the damage, we do. If you're scavenging, they want to give you a perk card that allows you to carry more things in there. And so the level cap for the attaining the special points is now 50, but you can continue to accrue new perks beyond that point. So you'll hit the cap, but you'll be able to get, like the lower stuff or more perks as you keep going, which is really cool. As far as mutations, they will happen. You don't have a choice when they happen, and they will give you some advantages and take away some things as well. One of the things that one of the panelists did say is that he got a mutation. He figured out that he was jumping rather high, but his strength was crap. So there's that. Enjoy. They also showed us the new photo mode that is there. They can use anywhere within the game with your friends, in a group or not in a group at all. If you want to, it's up to you, man. Party on. When it comes to PvP, now this is the biggest one out there that a lot of us have been really just like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? So if you want to start PvP, if you want to start something with someone, just shoot at them. Now, your shots are not going to be full damage. They're going to be, as they say, kind of like a slap in the face, something annoying. And if the PvP is going to continue, the person you're shooting will have to shoot back at you, and then everyone has full damage, and then party on Wayne. So if you win the PvP battle, which we all hope we do, you will get caps and some parts of experience points from that. If you do, however, and this is my favorite part, if you do kill a player who doesn't accept the slapping that you give them, you will become the wanted murderer. Now, you have to actually kill this person to become a murderer. And during the during QuakeCon, the panel, it was hilarious that people applauded at this one, and Howard just called everyone assholes. It was awesome. But you will get no caps or experiences if you go out and be a douchebag. But there's another incentive for other players on the server at the time, because if you are the wanted murderer, you will show up on the map with a nice red star, and people will be alerted to that, and you will be able to find this person. Now, the star's not going to pinpoint exactly where they are. You'll have to, they'll be within that vicinity. But the other bad part is that the wanted murderer won't be able to see you on the map. Only they are visible on the map to other players. Now, that is awesome. Talk about, that's a good system to stop the griefing. And it could it could just be a system of griefing in and of its own. Another cool thing about PvP is it does not start till level 5, so it gives you some time to acclimate to the game itself, to get you up there, right when you're ready. And then once you hit level 5, then you can participate in all the fun. So you can also ignore and block other players if you want to, and that's a good thing. That's a big question I had, was whether or not that would be something that we would be doing. You can also ignore and block other players in the session, so that's cool. Like for myself, who really likes to do solo stuff, I'm very excited to hear that that we'll be able to block those things, and we can go into what is referred to as a pacifist mode, and we'll let other players know that you're not there to PvP. You're not there to do that. You're there to have your own fun, and you don't want your fun being ruined by anyone else. And that is very smart, and I think that has worried a lot of people within the community. And it's really nice to see that Bashida has been taking the time and carefully considering a lot of the comments that we have had. PvP combat numbers will be normalized between players. And the panelists did say that even if you were a low-level player, you could fight a higher-level player, but it will be a lot harder since a higher-level player will have more advantages than you do. And if you do die, you will keep all the equipment and caps that you have. You'll just drop all the junk you have that you have accumulated. Now, this junk is pretty much going to be used for crafting things in your camps. So you have to ask yourself whether or not it's really important to you to go back to where you died and get that junk, or to just, loot it off things as you do normal gameplay. So that's really up to a personal player choice on that one. And they did say there are caches around the whole map that you will be able to put your junk in. So my suggestion is, if you do know you're going to get in a group in PvP with your friends, put your junk away just in case you die, and then go back to that cache and get your junk back. That's just a thing right there. Oh, another thing I just remembered is, for the wanted murderer, when you kill him, the bounty comes from that person's cap collection. So that is awesome. Now back to what I was talking about. What? That's cool beans. So also, when you do die, you will have the option of respawning close to where you died, which is typical for every MMO. But this time around, this will also give you the options to go back to either Vault 76, which is free, or to go to other locations on the map, which would cost a little bit of caps, and the further away that location, the more caps it will cost to do so. Now, when the nuke goes off, your camps are destroyed. People have been asking questions about what happens if I have my base there and a nuke goes off. Well, it will be destroyed. And, as we know, within those nuked areas, you'll have higher material levels, you'll have higher enemy levels there. So it's a double-edged sword. But what happens to your camp? So they put in a blueprint system that will allow you to, if you have a building you really like, a camp you really enjoy, put that in the blueprint system, and you can and they did say you can move your base wherever you want in the game, wherever you want. And the blueprint system is important for that, so that will help you go and re-establish your camp. So yeah, if you want to make the replica of Boomy's bearded paradise or palace, you can build somewhere else if it gets nuked, or if you just like, what, I really like the way that lake looks. I like the way it shimmers. It makes my beard tingle. You can do that as well. Some also things they said you can make in the game are instruments, which we did see in the E3 announcement cinematic with people playing or the gameplay cinematic of people playing the instruments, which I think is just hilarious and awesome. There's going to be a ton more radio tracks in the game than any previous Fallout title, which is awesome. And VATS, this has been another big question within our community. The VATS system will still be in the game, but it is real time, so it's not going to work exactly how we are used to. And they're saying you can't exactly target body parts unless you have the perk. And as of right now, it's a bit unclear how it will work exactly at this time, and we will find out more about it. I think a lot of these things we're really going to find out more about it once we get into the beta and play around with it. And it's one thing for them to explain it to us, but since we're so used to how Fallout works in our world, it's a whole different story when it gets into the new world that we will be getting into. They also did say that there will be private servers and mods will come, but they aren't sure how mods are going to work with the online environment of it. But they said they are 100% committed to solving this problem, because they love mods just as much as we do. So that was a lot of the things that came down during QuakeCon. My friends, and I hope it answered a lot of questions. It answered a lot of questions for me, and I think the rest of our questions will be answered once we get into the game, into the beta in October, into when the game officially launches November 14th. My friends, put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Does this make you more excited for the game? Me? Yes, it does, and I can't wait to get in. I'm already got my little beta confirmation thing, so I'm just waiting for October to get his butt here so I can get in. Hit that like button if you like what you see here. It really helps the channel out a lot. And if you really like what you see here and want some more Fallout news, hit that subscribe button. Become part of the family here at the Freak Show YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. My friends, have a good one. Remember to be kind. It's about community. And we'll see you later. Good day.